Am I in the wrong for refusing to move back in with my mother? I'll try not to bore everyone with small, insignificant details, but I also want to provide some context to my situation. I, 19 male, have been living with my dad, 65 male, for the past 5 or so years, who, by the way, I didn't even get to meet until I was 11, because my mom, 55 female, had me convinced he was a horrible person who abandoned her and didn't want anything to do with me. Turns out that obviously wasn't true, and he came looking for me when he found out I existed. My mom has a long history of alcohol abuse, and she ended up in rehab during my sophomore year of high school, which is how I ended up at my dad's in the first place. My childhood was extremely chaotic, always bouncing from place to place. We were couch surfing a lot because we barely had any money due to my mom's inability to hold down any job. She was in and out of treatment facilities for about 4 years until she finally stayed sober for a whole year and is in a much better place now. Due to this, she insists that I don't need my dad anymore and I should move back in with her. Even though things were obviously very awkward at first, I've developed an extremely healthy and positive relationship with my dad. He's done his best to step up and be the best father figure he can to me, despite the situation, and is always supportive of me. My mom, on the other hand, it feels like she's only supportive of me when it benefits her, so I've made it clear that I would be happy to visit her, but I had no interest in moving back in with her. When I told her this, she got very upset and went on about what a terrible and selfish son I am. She told me that my dad was only brainwashing me, and she was the one who raised me for 15 years, while he sat back and did nothing. I know I'm obviously old enough to make my own decisions, and of course, I do plan to get my own place at some point. But the economy is tough right now, so I'm very dependent on my dad supporting me right now. Yes, I do have a job, by the way, and I pay for my own gas, phone bill, etc. Am I really the asshole here? I genuinely don't understand why it's so wrong of me not to want to go back to living with someone who I now realize made my childhood an actual living hell.